Hello, I'm Trevor Lewis, and this is a video from the Voyager STEAM Lab. This video is about how to use assignment banks. So if you're looking for how to set up an assignment bank in Google Classroom and not how to use one that's been shared with you or how to use one that you've set up, go ahead and look up here, I think, someplace. I'm going to have a video about how to set up assignment banks, and you can click on that and go watch that video first. But if you've got an assignment bank set up for you by somebody else, or if you are using an assignment bank that you've made, this is the video for you. So an assignment bank is basically a class on Google Classroom that has no students, but maybe has multiple co-teachers. And then those multiple co-teachers can each post, or just one of them can post to the assignment bank and build up some pre-made Google Classroom assignments that everybody who is in the assignment bank can just reuse those posts. So here's a class that I have students in. It's a test class. It's got 78 students. I'm going to click on it. And this is where I'm going to post my assignment. So there's a couple of ways to use assignment banks. You can use them right here in the stream. There's this button right here. It says reuse post. So if I want to post something in the stream like an announcement or a practice assignment, I can do this. And you can see I'm already in my Solidworks assignment bank. So in my Solidworks class, these are the only things I post in the stream because those are the only ones in my assignment bank. And you can see some of them from quite a long time ago. If I go back here, you can see these are all of my classes. You can see all the archive classes that I've taught. You can see the assignment banks because they show up with lots of people's names on them. When you have more than one teacher, that means that those teachers can go in and make changes to that. I'm going to use my creative coding assignment bank. So you can see we do practice in my creative coding class that's not graded, so I post that to the stream. So if I wanted to use using conditionals, that's the one I'm on right now. I'm going to press reuse, and it will automatically populate everything with what I had used previously. So all of the attachments, the videos, the text that I've used before, and you can see I'm posting it for this class. I can also select multiple classes here. I can post it for some students or all students, and I can hit post. So what that allows me to do is I can reuse my work, or I can reuse somebody else's work, and that's really the advantage of using an assignment bank. You can also use this for assignments, even with all of those settings that are in assignments. If I reuse post right here, if I go to classwork, create, reuse post, you can see it remembers which assignment bank I used last for this class, which is nice. And you can see I've got a lot of them. You can see this assignment bank I need to go back and clean up. I might be keeping two versions of this for a reason, but you can also look at the date and see why, see which one's more recent. This might be because I have two versions of the software that I was using, or it might just be that I haven't gone in and cleaned up this assignment bank since I've made this project better. So I'm going to use the more recent version because that's probably the right version for me. I'm going to hit reuse, and it will fill in almost everything. For an assignment, there's a little bit more. So I've got my PDF file, set the students can view file. I've got all of this text written. I've got this all set up, but what I don't have set up is I don't have a due date. So that's the only thing that you're going to need to fill in on an assignment that's not going to get reused. Sometimes when you're using assignments from really, really old classes, since Google Classroom is always improving, sometimes they don't work as well. So sometimes I have to kind of remake assignments by copying and pasting everything and redoing the attachments, but it doesn't happen very often. And a lot of times what really happens is the assignments from like 3 versions of Google Classroom ago don't work in the current version. So as long as you keep using the assignments and you keep reposting them, you'll have a version that you can repost to the assignment bank, and make sure that you have a version that you can keep using. So that's how you use assignment banks. That's how you can save yourself some work if somebody else has done the work already for you. So go ahead and keep watching my videos about remote learning, and hopefully that will help you make some content for your students in Google Classroom.